Senate Republicans are planning a final push to repeal and replace Obamacare. I think we've heard this before. The initial vote crashed in July, and now two senators are leading a new charge. Democrats are calling for the CBO to look at this plan. Leading Democrats sent a letter today to the director of the Congressional Budget Office for comprehensive analysis before this vote happens on legislation proposed by these senators. But time is running out. The Senate has until September 30th to pass the law with 50 votes. After that, they would need 60 votes. We're joined by Genevieve Wood, senior advisor at the Heritage Foundation, to discuss healthcare overhaul. Welcome back to the program.
Always good to be back on a similar topic.
Always healthcare. Here we are. We thought this was gone, but it's not. Republican Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Dean Heller of Nevada, Ron Johnson of Wisconsin, and the surprise wild card here is Senator Rick Santorum, former senator, Republican senator from Pennsylvania, unveiled this legislation to reform health care. How is this plan different from all of the others we've seen before it?
Well, in many cases, it's very similar. In some cases, such as repealing taxes, it's different because it doesn't repeal all of the major Obamacare taxes, which is a problem because that means prices for individuals are going to continue to go up and they're not going to go down in many cases. But there are a lot of good measures in it too, meaning that it wants to give more power back to the states as opposed to the federal government being in charge. It wants to reform Medicaid, which is a very good step. But the taxes problem is an issue.
So here's the letter to CBO. They want to know how many people are going to lose health insurance and how much premiums and out-of-pockets will be. This is one of my favorites. The DNC just sent out Graham, Cassidy, Heller, Johnson, worst health repeal yet, and a whole bunch of sad face emojis comparing the two plans.
As I said to you, Lauren, before the show, we have a plan. If you go to heritage.org and you can look at all the different plans that have been introduced over since 2015 and compare them. Here's the reality. More people have lost health care or have higher premiums because of Obamacare, not because of any new plans that have been introduced. And here's the reality. CBO's already put out numbers saying far few people, millions fewer, are going to sign up for the Obamacare exchanges than were predicted because of the cost. And these people are not the young, healthy people that were going to bring the numbers down. They're older, sicker people. And so the reality is the current way we're going means premiums are going to continue to go up. Fewer people are going to have good health care options. That's the bottom line.
And this plan defunds Planned Parenthood, which is something that there is a negative smiley face here under the
they
DNC
don't like the fact
they do not like that.
But it's not just Planned Parenthood. This amendment looks like it would, and we're still reading the bill. It's about 140 pages long. We're still looking at all the details, but it does look as though it would prohibit any federal taxpayer dollars from going to abortion, whether it's through Planned Parenthood or anybody else, because it keeps Hyde Amendment protections in there. That's something that has been consistent with all these bills, so that's what we want to stick with here too.
Thank you so much, Genevieve Wood, always insightful.
Thank you.
Senior advisor at the Heritage Foundation.